Hi everyone, and welcome to another Kollectormaniac video. Now, as I'm sure you can see by the title and by what's in front of you, this isn't a 1/6 scale figure. As I said a few videos back, I'm going to be trialing a few new different videos just to really kind of expand upon the collection that I have on YouTube. As I said, I don't only collect 1/6 scale pieces. And before I get started on this video, I'd like to remind anyone, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just a brief look at my YouTube statistics. Go a bit boring here, but roughly only half the people who seem to watch my videos are actually subscribed, so it would help the channel out and I'd appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything, and it also means you get notifications when I post a new video, which is every week now. The mug you see in front of you is a creation by Turkey Merck. Some of you may or may not have heard of him, but effectively these mugs are completely handcrafted. They are made from stoneware, as you can see. They obviously have several different glazes and they are completely handmade, so no mug is alike. Now, of course, these are fully functional. You can use them exactly the same way as you would a normal mug. They come in a range of sizes from 15 to 33 ounce, according to the website. And it does say they are dishwasher and microwave safe. However, I've personally only ever hand washed mine. I wouldn't want to kind of subject the mugs to that. I purchased this mug around 2018. This was the first batch, I believe, Turkey produced of these. Now, this is known as the H1-1R. This is meant to almost be a film accurate kind of version of the Myers mask, but there was what's known as a clean version, and he also produced a blood splatter version as well. Now, this was also available as a tumbler, but I certainly prefer this being a functional mug. For this next section, I'm just going to let everyone out there enjoy a close look at this in 360 degrees. Hopefully you're all able to take in all the details of this. I think is a beautiful mug. It's a wonderful sculpt. You can clearly see that this is a mask, and the fact that there are eyes underneath, they've been blackened out. I do prefer this more kind of movie style, film accurate glaze that he's gone for here. You can look at the comparison on Turkey's site, but overall I think it's a fantastic representation, and also the ones that are on Turkey's site are now officially licensed, so no worries there, guys. Now, I have a few small criticisms of the mug. Mainly if you look on the handle, you would have noticed that there seems to be almost some sections where the glaze is rubbing off. Now, as I said, I've only ever hand washed this very lightly. I've used it a number of times, mainly when I've been streaming lately, so any of you guys watch my streaming, you'd have seen me using this mug quite regularly. So yeah, that's my only real criticism of it. It's a little bit of a shame, and probably something that if I got in contact with Turkey, he may be able to address. Overall, I think it fits in the hand very nicely, which is very important for me when you have handles like this. The number of mugs that I use, or I've used in the past, where you can only maybe get 2 or 3 fingers to grip onto it, this is a refreshing change to that, and it certainly keeps me refreshed throughout, some of the sort of 3-4 hour streams that I've been doing lately. And I think the last important thing to note is that it's very easy to drink from. It might look like it could be strange, or that the water or whatever liquid you have inside will come at an awkward angle, but yeah, it works perfectly for me, guys. Moving on to our second piece, here we have a Halloween Tiki Mug. This is the standard version, and this was available from mondotees.com. This edition was limited to 850 mugs and cost $52 plus shipping. And this is around 5 inches in height and I believe can hold around 17 ounces of liquid. Now I purchased this, or rather pre-ordered this, in 2018, and it certainly took a while to come, maybe around sort of 5 to 6 months. Mondo then released 2 more variants after this. It was the Devil's Eyes, which was almost a black version of the pumpkin, but with almost like fire, almost glowing eyes, and around the back of the piece it was similar as well. And then there was also a brown version. But of the 3, I can immediately tell you this is my favorite. It's clearly based on the opening credits of Halloween, the pumpkin that obviously starts off complete and melts down. Now the mug comes with what is described on Mondo's side as a slasher swizzle stick, which I'm assuming is obviously meant to either stir your drinks or use ice. Now the lid comes off, you can see, and it does contain the slot for the knife to go into, so it gives a nice realistic effect. And this is of course made from ceramic, features an orange glaze with a black glaze wipe, obviously to give the effect in the crevices and over the eyes and mouth of the pumpkin. Without further ado, I'll give you all a 360-degree view of this, and I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. I hope you enjoyed that full view of the pumpkin, and as you can see there was a surprise waiting at the back, but I didn't want to spoil it for you all. Overall, I think this is a fun piece. I mean, for $52 plus shipping, it's not the cheapest thing, it's certainly not the most expensive in terms of these mugs, and me personally, I'm never going to use these as mugs. I think they're more, for me, just fun decorative items, which is always how it starts for me. Once I collect one thing, it then snowballs and so on. As I said, I believe this sets out to accomplish what it tried to be. It's meant to be a representation of the pumpkin from the original Halloween, the opening credits. It does a good job. It's a functional piece that I haven't drunk from it, but I'm sure it's perfectly fine. It's not going to spill or anything like that. And again, I like the reveal of Michael Myers at the back. It's something that you couldn't see at the start of the video, but it just makes it a 360-degree piece. Just to round out the video, I thought I'd put these 2 mugs side by side. I think they look very good together. They certainly do on my desk. I have a collection of 4 at the moment. The other 2 will be coming up in next week's video, so I hope you look forward to that. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And also let me know what you thought of these mugs. Again, do you like this style of video? It's obviously a bit shorter. I'm doing a little bit less commentary just to let you take in some of these details yourself. Just let me know what you think in the comments below. And as I said at the start of the video, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just means you'll get an alert when my next video goes live. Thank you all for watching this Kollectormaniac video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.